there's been a lot of discussion with the Valkyries regarding ammo.
Yep.
And twist rates and barrels. I don't see any issue. We're both shooting the 1 and 7.
Yep.
And we're not having any problem with the...
They're certainly staying stable.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting consistent hits.
Wind picking up from behind us.
All right, I'm going to do 1 mil to center.
No cause.
Hit. There's an impact.
Okay.
Hit.
I hit. Yep.
Another impact.
There's enough energy to move that plate where...
Yes, we can see the hit. I'm able to see it.
I'm having a little bit of a hard time with the binos, seeing the plate move. Dave's having better luck with your spotting scope. Because it's far, and we're cutting through a lot of mirage right now.
Yeah, the mirage is picking up.
Yeah.
It's getting hot out in New Mexico.
Yeah, surprised.
Right.
But, yeah, they're getting there with some energy for sure.
And you can hear it. It's really quiet. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but you can just hear, like, we'll hesitate. We'll hear the tink, and then we're coming off and making those second shots.
The time of flight's like a second and 3/4.
Yeah, I think Dave counted 1.7, 1.8, somewhere in there. Yeah. So, yeah, we got about almost 2-second time of flight on this guy. But I'm happy of the predictability because you gave me that first call. Hey, you hit 7 o'clock right here off the plate, and I'm able to come up, make the adjustment in the reticle, and hit.
Yep.
And then it's just the small variations in the wind that might throw it off a little here or a little there.
And we both shot our gassers with 77 grainers out to like, oh, let's go out to the grand or whatever.
Right.
And, you know, they're starting to run out of gas out there. They're starting to get a little bit up, a little bit down, you know, left, right, just getting really beat up by the wind. Whereas these things, it's a rifle caliber.
Right.
It's not a carbine caliber, it's a rifle caliber.
Exactly. And that's, I think people are missing there's sort of disconnect between the 223 and the 224 in this configuration. Like you said, it's a rifle caliber, and it's not some little carbine mouse gun. We're getting good, solid results. We're getting good splash, good target indicator, good impact indication on the target. So that matters.
And substantially better ballistics. I mean, like exponentially better ballistics than a 308.
Well, 583 or 63, .563 G1. You're in the 6.5 Creedmoor BC zone. You know, you're only 2 points less, you know, or so. Instead of a 585, which is I'm using with my prime, I'm 563. It's not that far off of a Creedmoor.
Yeah,
so
the BC's there.
Nope, we're going to go back to it. We're going to take these out farther, but we just wanted to keep you guys updated. So here we are at the 1,780-yard target. We got 21 hits, 1 skip hit, doesn't count, but 21 hits. We got on pretty quick in this target, and, you know, the Valkyrie made it to a mile. No problem. Still had enough energy to rip the jackets apart. We're not finding anything just lying here. So it's definitely hitting with a little bit of force. And, again, you can see that splash pattern because we're up so high. About 24 mils to hit a mile with the 224 Valkyrie. Yep. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, and you got on it a couple times with your gas gun, you know, with your JP gas gun. That was, I feel like the the 20 and the 22-inch barrel, you really are stretching it with that.
Yeah, the
26-inch barrel had enough velocity to get us out here with authority. I felt like it was holding very good water line.
The bolt gun was definitely predictable. The bolt gun, you know, changed the dynamic from the 20 and 22-inch gas gun to the 26-inch bolt gun. Definitely changed the dynamic of our hits. So,
and, you know, the point wasn't really to say, hey, this is an ELR caliber.
It's not.
No. The point was to say, like, hey, if you're going to a match and your average target is, you know, the average longest target is somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200, and then you might have 1 or 2 stages where you're doing like the 14.
They do a poke stage, right?
Yeah.
You're still viable.
You're still going to hit targets.
Right. You're still a viable solution if a match does have one of these mile shots or something. We're not saying to do it.
Yeah.
We're saying you can get away with it and get hits.
It's not
That's
an
what we're
ELR
saying.
Not an ELR caliber.
Right.
And I think the biggest effect that we had was when the wind is shifting, because you would see, like, hey, we're waterline, and we'd hold perfect waterline for like 5 rounds. Like when I first got on it, I was perfect waterline for like 5 rounds, and then all of a sudden it dropped down a mil.
Yep.
And then it stayed there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing changed with the gun, because when the wind changed again, it went back up there.
Right.
And it wasn't one high, one low, one high, one low. It was waterline, drop down to a new waterline, stays there until the wind condition changes again.
Yep, then it came back up. The light bullet's getting pushed around for sure. All right, guys, that's a mile with a Valkyrie.
Yep.
Boom.
Impact.
Yep. Impact. I think that's an impact.
Okay, I think I saw some trace going off left.
So too much wind for that one.
I would say so. I would bring it back about 1.5 mils.
All right, I'm gonna go second wind dot on line 5.
Okay.
Yep. It was a 9-round mag. I think I got a 5th or 6th round hit, and there's my good solid hit. No splash, no skip. 34 mils.
Yep.
34 mils to 2,020 yards with the Valkyrie. Right there.